Good afternoon, I'm David Kramer at the National Weather Service with Alaska statewide weather. Starting off for the remainder of today, way out in the western Bering Sea, low pressure is moving across, bringing rain showers to the western Aleutian Islands. Out ahead of that front, we're seeing some isolated rain showers in the central and eastern Aleutian Islands, extending into southern parts of the Alaska Peninsula. Out over the Bering Sea, widespread fog remains, and that is extending out into the southwest part of the state. That fog also extends up the western coast of the state, but as we move further to the east, it's going to start to mix with some isolated snow showers that extend down into the south central and the Anchorage Bowl area. As we get up along the northern part of the state, along the Arctic coastline, some snow is mixing with some blowing snow up there. And then down along the Gulf coastline near Yakutat, going to see some isolated rain showers. And the southern parts of the Panhandle are going to see some rain as well. Moving into the tonight period, a trough approaches the southeast, starting to mix over that rain to become snow as we get to the northern parts of the southeast. A mix of rain and snow along the Prince William Sound area, starting to switch over to snow on the western side of the Kenai Peninsula. Up through the interior and all the way up to the Arctic coast, going to see some areas of snow showers becoming blowing snow mixed with fog up along the Arctic coast north of the Brooks Range. As we move down the western part of the state, snow in the Kotzebue Sound area, but starting to become a rain-snow mix as we get into the YK Delta, and then rain extending from the Alaska Peninsula all the way down to the western Aleutians. Into Tuesday, that rain is going to remain through those areas, starting to mix with snow as we get further into the Bering Sea. As we move up the coastline to the YK Delta, going to see some isolated areas of snow showers, but pretty clear in terms of precipitation all the way up the rest of the west coast and the Arctic coastline. However, as we get down to the Brooks Range and eastern parts of the interior, going to see some snow there extending down into the Alaska Range and places further to the south to include the Copper River Basin. A mix of rain and snow in the Prince William Sound area that's going to extend down the Gulf coastline into the southeast part of the state, switching over to rain in the southern areas. As we move into Wednesday, another front is going to approach the southeast part of the state, bringing another batch of rain there, starting to mix with snow as we get further to the north to include the Yakutat area. In the south central, not a whole lot of precipitation, but the eastern parts of the Alaska Range are going to see some snow up there. Much of the rest of the state void of precipitation, except way to the east along the Arctic coast, some isolated snow showers underneath the high pressure. As we move down into the Bering Sea area, a mixture of rain and snow for the Pribilofs, and that is also for the western and central Aleutian Islands, becoming rain as we get to the eastern Aleutian Islands and the Alaska Peninsula. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm David Kramer.